Welcome back to tonight. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the finale of this four-game set between the Syracuse Chiefs and the Pawtucket Red Sox. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Michael Aiken is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here in this past week or so.
Wilmer Defoe will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Good night for baseball, 69 degrees here at first pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. With a moment now, let's call on a look at the Paw Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
Clint Robinson gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Nope.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. Looking to strike out the side to begin the ball game. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3. Juan Torres will stand in. He too had 3 hits in the win last night. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, nobody gone now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Yeah, and it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And when you know you've got a guy in protect mode up there and he's fouling off pitches left and right, that's when you know you can just keep taking him further and further away. He winds up getting the punch out here on a pitch that's well out of the zone.
Stepping in now, Chris Heisey. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 9 homers and 34 driven in.
Hey, come on,
and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swung on and chopped up the middle. A bare hand by Rutledge. It's there. He got him.
Oh, love it. And, you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Matt Dendecker will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the bottom of the second. Carlos Nunez will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
This guy just keeps on rolling. You look at the season numbers, and they're excellent. 2 hits in yesterday's game to add to it.
The 0-1 pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
Reed Johnson steps in looking to get it going offensively. Things have not been going his way of late. Chopped at the plate. Leon scoops it up on to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
Second baseman
David Alvarez will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Low for ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1.
One
ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. 2 out, nobody on. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number. Leading off the inning, Michael Aiken, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
A bare-handed pickup in time.
Whew, no problem.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Wilmer.
Striding into the box, Wilmer Defoe, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
On the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and that average, it'll climb a few more points.
Clint Robinson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in to try it again, Juan Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bounce to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Chris Heisey heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Grounded to first. To his right, Craig. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22.
Matt Dendecker is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Come on, guys.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And another foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High pop-up. Lim has a play. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield.
Now batting, catcher,
Carlos Nunez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Hit on the ground to 3rd. Throw to 2nd for the force out, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. David Alvarez will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Michael Aiken will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
the batter, number 1, shortstop, Wilmer
Wilmer Defoe will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the looks of a very quick inning. But at least he's been able to stretch his at-bat out a little bit.
Full count, 3-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Clint Robinson will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Ferreira is there to put this one away, and it takes just 1 pitch to record the first out of the 7th. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Juan Torres comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Chris Heisey will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. Leading off the inning, Matt Dendecker, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base because they've been held in check all game.
That evens it up 1-1.
Got no out.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, it's always important to get that first out. Put that offense on their back heels.
Carlos Nunez is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground.
Ball.
Under it is Sandoval, and there's the second out.
Center fielder, number 5.
Reed Johnson stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Hey, 2 outs, huh?
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Rutledge. Throw on to Craig will be in time, and the inning is over. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. David Alvarez will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Sandoval gloves it, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and he definitely was a deciding factor in this one.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been